Hello Virgo, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your weekly love reading and everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings. All of that is in the description box below for you. We are inviting your angels, spirit guides, and ancestors to come in and assist us with this reading today. All right, let's take a look and see what we have going on for you guys. Your energy showing up for love this week, we have the moon. The person that you're dealing with or will be dealing with, we have the 9 of Pentacles. The mutual energy between the two of you, we have the 6 of Swords. And the challenge between the two of you, we have the Queen of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. All right, Virgo. So, I do kind of feel like you guys could have recently went through some kind of, or could be going through, it does kind of feel like a mutual separation, right? I do feel like it's something that you guys are trying to keep very like amicable, and maybe you guys kind of agreed upon it, had a conversation about it, okay? You know, I do feel like, I feel like it's been kind of like something you guys have been discussing, almost mutual here. I feel like you guys are just trying, both of you trying your best to move forward here. We do have the 6 of Swords. For some of you, this part is not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, there could be a move involved. Maybe one of you is moving, you know, or there's long distance and that's maybe what led to this mutual decision, okay? But I do feel like for others of you, just talking about you guys just trying to move forward here. Now, I do feel like you could be a little bit bothered because it does kind of feel like with this moon energy, I feel like you're really reflecting. You could be journaling, like you could be like you're trying to process it, but it's like you're having a little bit of a hard time, which is normal and understandable, right? It's a loss, right? You experienced a loss. It is normal to be upset and feel grief and sadness. So, you know, I feel like you're trying your best to process it in a healthy way. Like I said, I feel like you could be speaking to people. Some of you guys could be going to counseling. Others of you are just like journaling and just, you know, trying to keep a very positive outlook. You're looking at this as like a new chapter. You're trying to look at this as, you know, moving on to something better. Like I feel like you're trying really hard to stay in a positive energy about it. But I think you could be feeling a little bit bothered because it does kind of seem like somebody else, you know, they could already just be, how do I want to say that? Like it could just seem like they're already just over it. And I looked down initially, when I first looked down at this card, I thought she was on the phone. Okay, it's really an apple that she's got in her mouth, but I feel like there's a reason why I thought that. You know, I feel like some of you guys could find out that this person is the person that you were dealing with is already talking to somebody else, or involved with somebody else. And I feel like that could just really bother you, like not really understanding how that could happen so fast. And I feel like it's kind of bringing up some things, some questions that, you know, about maybe, I think it's just bringing up some questions. We're going to leave it at that. For others of you, even if they're not talking to other people, if that's not how it's resonating for you, you know, it just seems like from your perspective that they're handling it a lot differently than you are. And the Queen of Pentacles, whatever card is in the challenge, kind of puts it in the reverse, meaning the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse to me can be, you know, having a hard time keeping things together, just like you're not managing things as well. You know, and I feel like this feels like it's taken a lot from you, and maybe you're feeling like you were more negatively affected by it than they are. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at their energy, right? We are going to look at their intentions towards you moving forward, their next actions, and a potential outcome here. You know, so I feel like you're trying to maybe keep things amicable, but it does feel like that could be getting a little bit challenging, and I feel like you could be having a little bit of a hard time. Especially the moon card does represent like the subconscious and things. It could be triggering other things. It could be bringing up some other emotions. So just be aware of that. You know, seeking outside help or having somebody to talk to can be really helpful in times like these. What are this person's true intentions towards Virgo? We got the Justice card. What is their next action toward Virgo? We have the 8 of Wands. And the potential outcome, we have the King of Wands. So I do want to clarify these. Tell me about this Justice energy. I'm gonna be upfront with you about what this is feeling like before we get into this. In this deck, like it's like there's communication rushing somewhere, and this person's like trying to catch up to it. He's got this like sweat bead dripping down his face. I don't know if you guys can see it. Don't mind my nails, they need done. But I don't know if you guys can see it. He's got like this little sweat bead. Like he's almost trying to catch this, get there before this communication is getting there. And that's what I'm feeling here, especially with this Justice card being their intention. To me, we're going to clarify it to be sure, but I do feel like for a lot of you, especially for those of you that this person is already moving on to somebody else or talking to somebody else, I feel like they're going to be reaching out to you. That's why their next action is this 8 of Wands. They're going to be reaching out to you to tell you about it. For those of you that don't already know, okay, some of you guys, I feel like you kind of already suspect or have seen something or been told something, but I feel like this person is going to come in and kind of like fess up and tell you, because they want to try to get there before this communication comes in. I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys are following me. I hope it makes sense. Tell me about this Justice card. Why is that here? Got this Knight of Pentacles and this 8 of Pentacles. Now, so for those of you where there is not another person involved, okay, I feel like somebody does want to keep things amicable. You know, I feel like they feel that they tried, they did what they could, Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, to try to make something work, and they want to be fair, they want to have good intentions. Like I just feel like this person, you know, feels like you guys both did what you could and just wants things to end off in a positive way. Now, what is this 8 of Wands about then? So I'm kind of tapping into a couple different groups of Virgos I'm feeling. So just take what resonates for you, okay? Just tell me about this 8 of Wands. We got this Hangman and this Empress. So I do feel like as well, sometimes, you know, being in separation from somebody does cause us to kind of start to see things in a different perspective. And especially with that Hangman, it's almost like this separation or this time apart is kind of causing this person to see some things that maybe they weren't seeing before, especially when it comes to appreciating you and maybe some of the things that you did. Maybe now that they're not with you, they're realizing some of the things that you did that they weren't, like they were kind of taking for granted. That's how that's coming through. So I feel like they could just be reaching out to tell you, you know, to give you that appreciation and that validation now. There could also be, for some of you guys, where there was like money involved, I feel like there could be conversations about the resources with that Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles can be a card of resources. So especially for those of you where there was financing, you know, shared financing and things of that nature. Tell me about this King of Wands energy. We have the 4 of Cups. And we got the King of Wands again. So I feel like you could be feeling a little bit left out in the cold, but I do feel like you have a good family and support here to help you manage this. You got the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, like to me this looks like family trying to help you keep things together. Like even though you're hurting, you know, you will be happy again. You got the 3 of Swords, but you have the Sun card right after that. You know, the sun will shine again, okay? And with this 4 of Cups energy, I feel like this person may try to reach out to kind of still remain friends or to like give you that appreciation and validation, but you may be, I do feel like some of you guys could be moving into a space where you may not want to talk to them. You know, even though you guys left things off amicably, seeing them move on and do like they're moving on easier than you it could just make you not want to talk to them right now. And that's okay. Okay, that's okay. You have the 4 of Cups here, so it's like I feel like they could be trying to, you know, send communication. She is on the phone here, and I just kind of feel like you may not just be interested in doing that right now, and that's okay if you need time, okay? But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps. If this resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you next time.